Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of psychological warfare. This is the final part. It's very short, but I'm sure you'll find the information very useful if you put it into practice. We'll start with what they hope to accomplish, because they do hope to accomplish something. So point 1, they want to remove all your good qualities. Love, empathy, hope, joy, patience, faith, peace, kindness, and they want to replace it. Guess what they want to replace it with? Just take a wild guess. They want to replace it with anger, hatred, fear, doubt, stress, envy, anxiety, self-pity, and even pride. 2, this is very interesting. 2, they want to make you more like them. Go figure. They want to make you more like them. So in other words, here you are. We all experience fear and doubt and stress and envy and anxiety at some points in our life, but that's not all we are. And I think most people who are in this situation are actually quite loving people who are filled with love. They do have those qualities, and I think a lot of the reasons that we are targeted is because we have those good qualities. So we have the qualities of love, empathy, or we strive to have those qualities of joy, of hope, of patience, of faith, and of peace and kindness. With discernment, I'm adding. And they want to replace it. They want you to be filled with anger, filled with hatred and fear and doubt and stress and envy and anxiety and self-pity and puffed up with pride. But they want those, if you can call them qualities, they want those to be the main part of how you feel every day. Okay, so they want you to be more like them. The question you need to ask yourself, or the question that I've asked myself is, do I want to be like that 24/7? And the answer is hell no. Again, there are many, many books out there that give you the information of how toxicity and all of these emotions affect you on a day-to-day basis. If you are feeling them on a day-to-day basis, it can destroy you. It can cause all kinds of dis-eases within you. And that's what they want. Question is that what you want? So point 3 is, so obviously we need to do the opposite. Because if that's what they want, we need to do the opposite of what they want. And that is the point. This is where we start to look at solutions. Doing the opposite of that which they want, which is to drive you mad, which is to affect you psychologically, which is to destroy your life, which is to isolate you, and all the rest of it. We are going to end this first part with a quote by Leonardo da Vinci. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. To give this clarity, the quicker we resist, once those emotions start, the quicker we resist, once those negative, because they will come, because it is a devastating and, it's a dark thing that's happening. So those, I'm not saying I don't get angry, but the quicker we resist those feelings and transmute them, then It's easier to do it than when we're so filled up with toxicity that it's a bit more challenging to remove those negative feelings from the being, from the body, from the cells in the body. Okay, so what we don't want to do is fall all the way down into that rabbit hole, which is what they want. They want you devastated. So this is the last section and the final part of this 3-part series. Okay, so this is using their tactics against them. A. Make some notes. A. This is in capital letters. Ignore. Non-reaction. Patience and calmness. So basically, ignore them. Don't react. Be patient and be calm. Everything that they don't want you to be. They want your attention. They want you to react. They want you to be impatient and stressed out. And they want you to be the opposite of calm. You tell me what that is. What's the opposite of calm? They want you to be upset. Okay, B. Spend more time doing the things that you love and that you are good at, such as music, arts, physical exercise, or any skill that you have, anything that works for you, whatever you're skilled at. Do it. Engage it. Allow it to fill your time and your energy. Go for a walk. Experience nature. Breathe the fresh air in. Live your life. C. Prayers. Now, I did say I was going to mention prayers now. Prayers can be powerful. Meditation and fasting. This is how I cope. It's not even how I cope. It's part of my life. It's not how I cope. It's a part of my life. This is a part of who I am. I've always been a spiritual person, but I've gone deeper and deeper into my spirituality. I believe in the Most High Yah through Christ and the Holy Spirit, Mother Ruach HaKodesh. And I go deep into prayer and deep into meditation, and I cannot tell you how much that helps. So I'm just giving you that. I'm just planting a seed for you. If you're not a prayerful person, if you don't sit down and reflect and meditate and maybe fast occasionally and pray, then I'm just planting a little seed, and this may help you in this experience, this mad, dark matrix that they have created around a lot of people who are so-called targeted individuals. The seed that I'm planting is that prayer, not religion, prayer and spirituality. I read the word of Yah, the Most High. Those are my beliefs. I'm giving you my experience and what has worked for me and what is working for me and what is keeping me sane, what is keeping me joyful, what is keeping me focused on my dreams, what is energizing me, what is feeding me, what is feeding my soul. And I'm offering it to you. There are plenty of prayers on this channel. Indulge. So once again, see, prayers, meditation, and fasting are key tools we can use to build strength, resilience, and learn self-control. And these are the qualities that you will need to overcome this experience. And I'm not saying the experience is going to stop. I'm saying that in the midst of the experience, you can have peace. that surpasses all understanding. In the midst of the experience, you can generate a peace that surpasses all understanding. And also, some of the activities and the tactics, in my experience, once you are spiritually fortified, will lessen, will not have so much of an effect on you. If you have been going through this for years, and you are close to the Most High through Christ, HaMashiach, and the Holy Spirit, this cannot touch you, in my experience. We are all human, and yes, we are all affected. When I say that it cannot touch you, I mean it cannot enter your soul. It cannot corrupt your soul. It cannot poison your soul. Please understand this. This is why I'm doing this series. This is why I'm doing this work. Because I want you to know that you can overcome anything. Don't allow yourself to be destroyed. Moving on to D. Notice how they repeat words. Notice how they repeat words, actions, and thoughts. So they just repeat the same things over and over and over again. They'll try this for a while, then they'll stop doing that, and then they'll try something else. They'll stop doing that, then they'll try something else, etc., etc. So notice how they repeat words, actions, and thoughts. The same way we need to use positive reinforcement, positive thinking, and self-discipline to beat their harassment. As I said, they are apt at repeating the same behaviors, the same actions, the same tactics. It's like a child that just doesn't get it. It's almost like a joke. Yes, it can be scary if you don't, if you don't know what they're doing, if you don't know the underlying reasons why they're doing it. It's like, it's like the narcissist is really thick. They just don't get it, They just repeat the same thing over and over and over again. But this is like an organization filled with narcissists. Or the head honcho, the head narcissist who gives, phones up like your neighbours or something, you know what I mean? The neighbours that are harassing you, they'll phone up the neighbours to do something, to do the same behaviour over and over again. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, so they repeat the same things over and over again, the same actions, the same tactics, thoughts and words. So it's like rinse, dry, repeat, rinse, dry, repeat, rinse, dry, repeat. And after a while, you know what? It just gets tedious. It just gets tedious. You ever notice like the narcissist or narcissistic abuses, the person perpetuating this kind of thing, these kind of behaviours, they're actually quite thick. They don't really have emotional intelligence. They don't really have emotional intelligence to realise that their actions and behaviours are futile, self-defeating and ineffective. Particularly when you are in prayer and meditation, their actions just kind of bounce off you like drops of rain. Okay, so please just bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. You're not dealing with something that is highly emotionally intelligent here, okay? Yes, they're intelligent when it comes to perpetuating evil. I mean, how many brain cells do you need to commit evil? They are intelligent when it comes to trying to destroy somebody's life. But if you raise your vibration to a certain degree, everything that they do is like looking at a child who's starving for attention, is begging you for your life force so that they can feed on you. So the more you react, the more you play the game. It's like if somebody throws you a tennis ball and you don't like the ball, don't throw it back. Just let it drop. If somebody gives you a gift and it's ugly and you don't like it, Are you going to accept the gift? If you don't accept the gift, where does the gift remain? With the gift giver. If somebody offers you that gift and you don't like it, don't accept it. So moving on to E. When you are having a painful operation, it is best to focus away from the pain. So in other words, when something is painful, focus away from the pain. Focus on something else. Here it says sing a song, but if you don't want to sing a song, you can hum something in your head or, it's up to you to personalize this, whatever works for you. So we're thinking about something else. We're focusing away from the pain, from the activity, from whatever is going on. We are focusing away from it. Or we are otherwise occupying our mind instead of focusing on the malevolent forces. I'll just put it that way. So think about what you can focus on other than what they are doing. Think about the best way you can focus away from the pain and think about something else that inspires you. So finally, we are going to read F. Do not consume the information on social media unless it is offering you a solution, healing, or anything that uplifts your life. So don't consume it otherwise. Instead, gain experience. Do your research. If you're new to this, do your research. Gather information that's going to help you and heal you and feed your soul. Gain experience. Know what's happening. But once you find out what's happening, don't go into that rabbit hole of toxicity. So gain experience and spread hope, positivity, and help others. Use social media as a tool to spread positivity instead of feeding your mind with all the negativity. Does that make sense? So instead of focusing on all of the garbage and toxicity that is out there, because there's plenty of it. If you're really serious about your life force, and others not stealing your life force, your energy, or making you sick and destroying your life, do something positive. Help others. Uplift others. And, when you do that, you are actually uplifting yourself. Do something positive. You could start a YouTube channel if that's what you want to do. If you're inclined to do that, you could start a YouTube channel. There's plenty of channels out there that are giving you solutions. They're offering you solutions instead of just, taking you down a rabbit hole that it just takes you nowhere but into a dark pit. So that's the end of using their tactics against them. Take some notes. I am going to close out this 3-part series of psychological warfare. I hope that you will take this information and run with it. And I hope that it changes your life for the better. I hope that it transforms your life in a way that inspires you to take positive action and to go out there and be a light in this dark world. Is there hope in this world? Yes, there's hope in this world. Yes, there's joy in this world. But we know, if we are discerning, that this world has a very dark underbelly. It has been an absolute pleasure to share this information with you. And I will be back very soon with a brand new 6-part series called How People Steal Your Power, Energy, and Soul. For now, Empowered Lioness, signing off, signing off, signing off, signing off, signing off.